Let's continue our journey in this renewable energy fair in the company of Mr. Zinetti, Managing Director of Uniconfort. Firstly, thanks for your time. Your company has worked in this sector for over 50 years. Would you like to tell us about your specifics? Ours is a company with a 50-year history, and for these 50 years is dedicated to the energy valorization, of which today is famous. To be more specific, the energy valorization of agricultural wastage, especially wood wastage, land wastage, pellets in wood. We are given these products and we make energy from them, either electrical, thermal, with two strongholds, in an efficient way. So, to produce as much as possible in an ecological way, diminishing to a minimum the emissions released into the atmosphere released by these systems.
In maniera ecologica, quindi diminuendo al minimo le emissioni in atmosfera che vengono rilasciate da questi impianti.
Because the Kyoto Protocol obliges the reduction of CO2 in the atmosphere, but we know that wood is a material that's CO2 neutral. In fact, from that point of view, it's the renewable source for excellence, because the CO2 amount released from wood is that which a plant has accumulated in its lifetime. However, this is the amount that would be released if the wood was left to rot or used for other things. So let's say that using wood as an energy source is a way of closing the circle. Here, wood is no longer a primary energy source, and it means using that old energy source and making it produce noble energy, which is even more ecological. It is also a material which is easily found in Italy. Exactly. This is an important point, because often the conception of a wood system is linked to the idea of deforestation, or destroying plants. To be honest, the wood for our systems is recuperated from maintaining the territory, which otherwise would not be carried out. It is recuperated in a system, which we'll speak about later, from potting urban or olive trees. In Italy, agriculture is important, so wood is found everywhere. I repeat, it's a material which is produced from maintaining the territory, not from deforestation or these apolitical ideas that come to our sectors. It's important to pass on this message that it's a waste product. This plastic, instead, which we find here, is something not which Uniconfort is handling. Would you like to explain? Regarding wastage, our new slogan is the redemption of the wastage. We are trying to give a new value to the urban wastage. This system started out in Puglia, where there are many olives, of which the stones are burnt on the fields, with pollution problems and without being valued from an energetic point of view.
Vengono bruciate sui campi, quindi con problemi di inquinamento e ovviamente senza poterli valorizzare dal punto di vista energetico. Questo è un impianto che parte quindi.
This system starts with burning the olive stones, and this produces electrical energy. This is then provided by the Enel network and also produces thermal energy for heating. So the wastage concept is that which was left to rot on the fields and created a cost problem for us becomes combustible electrical energy and thermal energy for the country.
Problemi di costi, per noi diventa un combustibile per produrre sia energia elettrica che energia termica per gli utilizzi del paese.
To be specific, one of the plants in KAMIENIA, we are starting in Italy with a local biomass, so in Puglia we start with the olive stones. Where there are vineyards, we look to use the vineyard wastage. Where there are woods, we use the woods wastage, so we use a local resource. So, ecological also for another reason, that the products treated are at 0 kilometers, in that they are waste. This is all produced from the territory. That's the basic philosophy behind this idea. From an economic and ecological point of view, the wastage has to be produced in the territory. Because if it had to be transported from a long distance, this would go against the ecological and economic principles. There's another added value to these systems in that they are allowed to keep an added value to the territory. The same energy for petrol and gas, then the financial resources would be from Saudi Arabia or gas ducts. In this way, we add value to a local resource and create local work.
Di lavoro nell'economia locale che non è trascurabile.